Yo, man, welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy, in the building, man. And we got the Suns versus the Portland Trailblazers today, man. So earlier today, we got the news that D Book was going to be out in health and safety protocols. If anybody knows like more about the protocols, if it's still 10 days, I think last time I checked it was 5 or whatever the case may be, but I'm not too entirely sure on it. But you know what I'm saying? We had to move forward and it was I felt like I said, I feel like there was some silver lining in it too, because it's just like, all right, like let's see what we look like without D Book, and you know what I'm saying, just to see like what we look like if we can handle, you know what I'm saying, one of the lesser bottom teams. And that's what we came out and did. We had the Portland Trailblazers tonight, and it was like some of the bottom feeders in the play in and stuff like that. And Freeney Simons definitely got going early, and we shut him down after like the first quarter and was just like, all right, like you're not about to beat us tonight. And you know what I'm saying, we did what we needed to do. But to deep dive into the game, first and foremost, we got Cam Payne back, and I was really excited to see Cam Payne out there, even though like tonight his shot wasn't falling, or like, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't like, it wasn't hidden, but it was getting some good looks, and it was good to see. The main key takeaway I seen was that he wasn't out there going 100 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going out there 100 miles an hour, turning the ball over, just throwing up layups or whatever, trying to, you know what I'm saying? It was getting good looks, and like I said, this is just gonna take some time to just get the rhythm and stuff like that. He had a couple of middies, a three ball. So it's just like, and it was good to see somebody out there that can run the offense, that's not going 100 miles an hour. And you could tell that he sat back and learned and like peep game from Chris Paul on how to run the offense. And he finished with, I think, how much did he finish with? What, 5 and 8 assists? So it's not too bad, not too bad at all. But the big person we all was looking to tonight, just for like, all right, like what are you gonna do today, was DeAndre Ayton, man. And DeAndre Ayton, I wouldn't say he disappointed, but there's definitely some things I want to talk about. So he finished with 18 and 8, and I feel like it could have went either way. He could have stayed in the game and maybe, you know what I'm saying, finished out with 20, 30, or 25, whatever the case may be. But I feel like just the way it started going, like we got hot in the second quarter from 3, and it just kind of, you know what I'm saying, like opened up everything else. And but I feel like the main thing with DeAndre Ayton is, especially with those Chris Paul and, you know what I'm saying, them out and Book out, like you got to demand the ball. They got to be able to find you. They got to be able to feed you and let you work. You know what I'm saying, and operate and let you do what you do, and you know what I'm saying, get your money, get your bread. At the end of the day, like you should be like, all right, like them two is out. Offense go through me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that should be a conversation amongst the team, and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. We can go through you. And another thing too that I feel like he needs to improve on is teams are playing that long pick and roll out. Like, yes, he got a couple lives a night, but it's like they're game planning for that live. So it's like he gonna have to work something out of the short pick and roll, or start, you know what I'm saying, hitting the little free throw jumpers just to keep the defense honest, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But I like what I seen out of him tonight. He played real good, real aggressive. It's just like, I feel like, yeah, he finished with 18, but it's not all his fault. Like, he gets open, he gets to his spots, he just can't get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a lot of turnovers, whole lot of turnovers that, you know what I'm saying, that was just all trying to get him the ball. So it's just like, I feel like we definitely got to practice, or whenever next practice is, they got to work on these entry passes down from Book, down. Like Chris Paul's like, now having him gone, it's like, damn, like he was the only one on this team that could really get DeAndre Ayton the ball. Like, and it's just like, that's a shame. Like, it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay Crowder could throw some dimes, and Mikal Bridges always knife his way in the paint. So it's just like, look, I feel like I'd rather have DeAndre Ayton shooting like in a restricted area than anybody else at this point. So yeah, man, we got to figure out a way to get him the ball and get, you know what I'm saying, because this don't make no sense. Like every time we try to dish it to him, somebody tip it, a pat, you know what I'm saying? Like the lobs is bad, and it's just, we got to get his chemistry going and the timing with other people, just because, you know what I'm saying, just to keep other defenses off fair. So Jay Crowder finished with 15. I'm not too mad at that. I mean, he had to make up for the last game what he did, so he finished with 15. Not too mad at that. Mikal Bridges also finished with another 15, efficient shooting. I think he was 6 and 9. So not too mad at that. I feel like they was out there on the break. We played some defense, some good quality defense today. Even though we turned the ball over a lot, they also turned the ball probably even more than we did. So, you know what I'm saying? But something I want to say, I want to get off my chest, and I know it's going to be like a wild take or whatever the case may be. But just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know he got it, but I'm going to say this anyway. So, how are we feeling about Cam Johnson, 6 man of the year? You know what I'm saying? Like, Cam Johnson, I know, like I'm already knowing, like Tyler Hero already got it on locks. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Hero got it on locks, and then Kevin Love been balling out crazy. I really like Jordan Poole and Io out of the Bulls. So he definitely like a little bit lower on the tier, but I feel like number wise, like he could make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, at least, or can we at least throw him in a conversation? If anything, that's all I really want. Just to have him in a conversation because he's been playing. I feel like very consistent. Like you know what I'm saying, especially off the bench. And you know what I'm saying. He had maybe like I can count probably on my hand how many bad games he had this year. So it's just like I like him, especially in that 6 man role. But I know that there is other people that's like kind of ahead of him or whatever the case may be. But I just want if we could just get him in the conversation, just to, maybe at the 5 spot, maybe at the 5. But yeah, that's just my wild take of the day. But Landry Shamet finished with 12, 4 of 12 per usual. You know what I'm saying? I want to say 6 of them was just wide open misses, and it's just like at this point, man, it is what it is with him, man. So it's just I don't know. Hopefully in the playoffs he can kind of turn it up and turn into a different person and just, you know what I'm saying, play lights out. We've seen that before from people like playoff versions of people play way better than regular season. So that's just absolute best case scenario. But like he's so it's just irritating to watch him play. Elfrid Payton didn't really get too much burn tonight. I liked what Torrey Craig was doing. He had a good bounce back game, and you know what I'm saying. He was real efficient out there. I think he finished with 12 off of like it was like 5 or 6 shots. So I like what Torrey Craig was doing out there today. But Aaron Holiday was playing, and he didn't have the greatest game, but I feel like it's to be expected just coming off that ankle injury. So not too bad, man. Not too bad as you know what I'm saying as the Suns, but I feel like for me, the big target game is just what I'm worried about the most is especially now Book is out and we got Milwaukee on Sunday. So I just feel like that just might be an L. Like that just might be something like we might just have to take that one on the chin. It's just as Suns fans, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't see it, especially with this team. I don't know. I mean, we blew up Portland, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be real interesting. But till next time, man, you can catch me tonight, later on tonight, live stream at on He's on Fire podcast with Coach and all of them. So please tune in, man, and subscribe and all that good stuff. So till next time, man. Peace.